Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Gilchrist Jr. I'm here with the head women's basketball coach, Miss Annette Reiter. How you doing today?
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
Nice to be here. All right, so I'm going to start you off with one question. What are some of the things the team is doing right now to get ready for the season?
Well, what we're doing right now to get ready for the season is we're working really hard.
Okay.
We've been practicing since October 15th, and we've had one scrimmage thus far.
How'd that go?
And it went pretty well. We played Ursinus, a really big team, tall team that is relentless in a man-to-man, so it gave us a good idea of how the system's coming into play. We're also bonding together. I think we're really coming together, a lot of new players and returning players, so we're really trying to bring things together to be prepared for our tip-off, for our first game next Wednesday.
Right. I was going to ask you, how important is the not family aspect, but the bond aspect when you're doing being involved with a team? How important is that?
Well, I think it's everything. I really believe the way I would like to run my program is that we are a family.
Right.
Me being the head coach and my assistant coach, we want to push these young ladies to achieve to the best of their ability. So we want to make them feel really a part of our program, and at the same time, we want them to achieve to their highest ability. And I want them to look forward to coming to practice and just being a part of Rutgers-Camden women's basketball team. As a parent, the way I like to coach is, I like to treat these players as if they were my own children. So I want them to feel that this team is something special, and every player on the team is an important part of it.
What are some games that you're looking forward to this season? Are there any specific games you're looking forward to?
I'm really looking forward to our tip-off tournament.
Okay.
Actually, I'm looking forward to next Wednesday, our opening game, home game against Wilkes. But after that, then we go out to Frostburg, and it's a tournament. We'll be staying overnight. So I'm looking forward to that, just getting away from campus with the team to really even strengthen our bond.
Right.
And play in that tournament, and then come back and we start the NJAC season, which is really competitive.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to all those games. I would like to do well in the NJAC, so looking forward to each and every game.
Now, getting back to the team aspect, who are some new members that you've added to this team since last year?
So I feel very fortunate that we brought in 6 new players, 2 transfers, Brenna Lambert and Taisha Tatum. And we also brought in 4 freshmen, Jordan Harborough, Shane Holmes, Erica Tanko, and Lexi Bennett. And I think each of them are going to, once they learn the system, can add something to our program.
That's good. Now, I know when you're coming in as a freshman, it could always be a challenge trying to juggle basketball, and sometimes they pick up jobs, and on top of that, a school workload. So what would you say to incoming freshmen that are coming in and just this is their first experience in college?
Well, I think it's really key that we have to, right from the very beginning that they step onto campus, that I meet with them and we go over their schedule. I think a lot of times it seems overwhelming, the classes, then we have to start practice and working out, etc. And then I like to sit down with their class schedule and then just show them the different times that they should be going to the library, the different times during the day that they could be attending study hall. I feel fortunate that I have a young assistant coaching staff that aren't that far removed from being student athletes.
Exactly how it is.
And they sit down. In fact, one of my assistant coaches is a grad student still, so it's not so far back that she remembers trying to make that balance, time management. So they meet with our freshmen on a weekly basis just to go over things, to make sure that they're not having any difficulties, anxiety, those kind of things, of trying to put it all together. Because the key is their first year, and we want them to take the whole journey through the whole process here at Rutgers-Camden.
That's good. So my final question on the team, what would be your overall goal for this year for the team?
Is that we play up to our potential.
Right.
I believe that winning then becomes a byproduct of that. Obviously, I want to win. We would love to get back in the playoffs in the NJAC, make a strong run in that, possibly win the NJAC and get an NCAA bid. But I think we have to go back to the very beginning, and I expect each practice for us to work as hard as we can, and each practice is an avenue to get better. So if we're able to do that and stay motivated, stay positive, I think that with each game we can become better and attempt to achieve what we're setting out to do, and that is to win an NJAC championship.
All right, so enough on the team. We talked about the team enough. Let's talk about you, Ms. Reiter. What inspired you to coach initially?
What inspired me to coach? I am passionate about the game of basketball. I love the game of basketball. I love all the nuances of it. It's a great game. It's a game where you need a team. You need to depend on each other.
Right.
I really felt I wanted to get into coaching just to give back to that, to teach players. I think it's really outstanding to have the opportunity to coach young women, especially at the college level. They come in as young ladies, and I want, through the experience of being a student athlete and through the adversities of that they have to experience, through all the life skills that they can learn through playing a sport, time management, perseverance, resilience, all those things that at the end of this journey, I can see a young lady grow, develop, and at the end, when they graduate, they go out into the world and they're dynamic women. And I feel fortunate to be able to watch that process, to try to be a little bit a part of that, and to teach these young women how playing a sport can really prepare them for real life.
What about some of the returning players you have coming this year?
I'm really excited about a lot of our returners, especially two of my seniors, Michelle Obasi and Cara Roccabaldo. They were my first recruits here when I first started coaching, and it's really been exciting to watch them through the journey as they will be playing all 4 years. Gabby Green is another returning starter who has been playing every minute of every game since she stepped onto campus as a freshman. She will now be a junior. We also have another junior, Ariel Robinson, who's going to figure in well. And we have some really dynamic sophomores also. So we're really excited about, blending, meshing the old players, the returning players with the new players. And it's working really well because we all have to get along together and teach each other as the season progresses.
All right, to conclude this interview, I gotta ask, Coach, how was your game back in the day?
Well, that was a really long time ago, but I like to remember, how it all started with the love of the game. I played 4 years at Gloucester Catholic High School here in South Jersey. We won 4 state championships, so that was really exciting. I went on to play in college, Division III, and I played at Widener University, and we won 3 Mid-Atlantic conferences. So I was fortunate to play with a lot of great players. So our teams were always very skilled, and it's great because I want to bring that winning tradition here. Once you start winning, it feels really good, and I've experienced that, and I want to take that now to my coaching, to the teams that I coach, to build traditions here.
Coach, I am so thankful you had the opportunity to sit down with us today. Good luck on the season and everything that you're going to be doing in the future with the team. And again, thank you for coming to meet with us today.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed talking about our team.
Yes, ma'am.